How can they not get noticed? Look at this squad. Maxey, Edgecombe, Brown, Embiid. They only need one more thing, a power forward. And Rich Paul told us this was coming.
Want to, join a franchise that kind of shares the same, motto as myself, and that's like practicing championship habits every day, but trusting the process more than anything. I think you trust the process.
LeBron James told us himself. He warned us, but not everyone was listening. Now it's real. This might be the strangest move in NBA history. LeBron threw out every storyline we expected. He could have picked Cleveland and got home to retire. He could have picked Miami and joined Giannis in a huge market he already knows. He could have picked Golden State and teamed up with Steph, the dream everyone wanted. Instead, LeBron James chose the Philadelphia 76ers. Nobody saw this coming. Even Gilbert Arenas couldn't believe it.
What? I know Savannah didn't approve this. Nobody approves going to Philly. Adam Silver, you didn't. Does he not know them little ass statues they made? You see that little ass statue they did for Allen Iverson? About the little ass LeBron James.
But step back and look at the basketball side. It actually makes perfect sense. The Sixers already had Tyrese Maxey, VJ Edgecombe, Jaylen Brown, and Joel Embiid. All they needed was a power forward who brings more than Dean Wade does. They needed a playmaker to push the whole roster higher. And most of all, they needed a name that brings hype back to a team that hasn't won it all in 43 years. LeBron checks every single box. That's why this 41-year-old just made the biggest call of his whole career. Quick shout out to Prize Picks for backing this video. Now let's jump into how the league is reacting to this move that just flipped the NBA on its head. The first reaction that mattered came straight from LeBron himself. Right after Shams dropped the news on Twitter, LeBron posted his own message. I thought I was done when the season ended. I wasn't ready to announce it, and I knew I needed some time to really decide, but I was pretty sure I played my last game. I was honest at that last press conference when I said I needed to look at myself and decide if I still love this game. I still truly love this game, and I have more to give. I believe I can help make the Philadelphia 76ers a championship team, and I am so excited to energize a new fan base and start this incredible journey one last time. Rich Paul said it before, and this message backs it up. This wasn't about family, it wasn't about money, it was pure basketball. The King saw the best fit in the league, and he went and got it. As soon as that message dropped, everyone jumped online with their take. Meta World Peace was one of them.
Going to Philly, I think is great. He got a lot of really good players. Got to like right on the, right over the hump or right on the hump and have an opportunity to get over that hurdle and cross the finish line and winning the title.
Meta nailed it. With this move, Braun could become a legend in yet another city that's been through it. Philly has had rough luck for years. Ben Simmons, James Harden, Markelle Fultz, drama after drama. And let's be honest, he's already a legend in Cleveland and Miami. If he wins a title with a fourth team, the GOAT talk might just be over. And one man who helped build his legacy weighed in too.
LeBron James is headed to Philly, the instant title favorites. Man, I didn't see this one coming. I mean, I didn't think he was going to go to Philly, man. The weather and being cold, I was joking around that the old folks go to Miami and stuff like that. I guess not.
Even Chris Bosh, one of LeBron's closest friends, never saw this happening. And it's not just about cold weather like he joked. It's how random this whole thing feels. Bookmakers gave this move less than a 10% chance, even if it was the smartest basketball call out there. Bosh had more to say.
This team is loaded. It was already pretty loaded. The team was already pretty loaded. Now, I think this takes the Sixers over the top, not only as the favorites to win the NBA championship for next year, but maybe for the next couple years. It was a 2-year deal.
That's a huge statement. Bosh just put Philly above Oklahoma, San Antonio, New York, above every contender in the league. He says they're favorites, and remember, they were already stacked before Braun joined. But here's the wild part. He's hinting Philly could win more than one ring since LeBron signed the 2-year deal. Just picture it, Bron matching Michael Jordan's ring count in his final 2 seasons. That would be huge. But Bosh wasn't the last legend to speak up. Even Charles Barkley, a Philly guy himself, had his Friday golf trip cut short to talk with Stephen A. Smith.
What's going on, big boy? How you doing, man? How's everything?
I was good till y'all ruined my damn day. I was heading to the damn golf course. I had to turn around because this doofus make his announcement. Man, don't interrupt my damn summer schedule. I'm playing golf every day this week. And now y'all piss me off on a Friday. It's the weekend.
That's Chuck for you. Even as a Sixers fan, he doesn't hold back. When Stephen A. asked for his first reaction to Bron joining Philly, here's what he said.
Shocked. Because I wanted him to go back to Cleveland. I mean, he has no affiliation with the 76ers. He has no affiliation with the Warriors. The Miami thing I could deal with. I could deal with that, honestly, if he went back to Miami, but he has no affiliation to the Sixers or the Warriors. So I was just hoping I was really hoping he'd go back to this Cleveland.
Then Stephen A. hit him with a bigger question. What if LeBron wins back-to-back titles in Philly? Chuck's answer shocked everyone.
Back-to-back championship to walk away this thing at 44-45. I'll say something I ain't never said before. I think I just saw the greatest basketball player ever.
That's huge coming from an old-school guy like Charles. The GOAT over Michael Jordan? That's exactly what Barkley just said, and it's hard to believe. But before more reactions, let's talk about today's sponsor, Prize Picks, the #1 sports picks app in America. The World Cup just wrapped up, so summer sports are a bit slow right now. That's why I'm locked into some NFL season-long picks. My lineup has Jackson Smith in the Jigba going over 1,324.5 receiving yards, Ashton Genty going over 999.5 rushing yards, and Matthew Stafford going over 3,925.5 passing yards this season. JSN is one of the league's biggest rising stars. Sure, he lost his offensive coordinator Clint Kubiak, but the reigning offensive player of the year should still shine, especially now that Kenneth Walker is gone. I think JSN smashes this number. And speaking of Kubiak, he's now head coach of the Las Vegas Raiders. With top pick Fernando Mendoza and a better offensive line, I expect Ashton Genty to top 1,000 rushing yards this year. Then there's Matthew Stafford, one of football's best passers who just keeps getting better with age. I'm riding the Stafford train as far as it goes. With a strong offense around him, I like him to beat his passing total again. This lineup pays out 3 times as a flex play or 6 times as a power play. I went with the power play myself. Follow me on the app at Hoop Dungeon, copy my picks in one tap, and follow your friends too. Prize Picks works in most states, including California, Texas, and Florida, so odds are you can play. And there's never been a better time to join, because Prize Picks just rolled out a new sign-up deal. Download the app, use code HMA, and play your first lineup for just $5. Win that lineup, and you get $150 in bonus lineups. That's it. Play $5, win, and get $150 back in bonuses. 2-pick power plays and 3-pick flex plays both qualify, even with Green Goblins in your lineup. So get in there and lock in that first win. Prize Picks, code HMA, link is in the description. Now back to the story. Charles even called LeBron a ring chaser at one point, but other legends see it differently. Shaquille O'Neal was one of them.
A lot of people call it ring chasing. It's not ring chasing, it's just defining your legacy. If you can go somewhere else where you can get one, it'll be good. More power to LeBron if he can get with the team and try to get one more ring. At this point, when we talk about LeBron's legacy, right now we're just talking about extra credit.
And look, I get why people call this ring chasing. I really do get it, Skip, but nobody needed an 18-minute rant to make that point. But think about it for a second. This team hasn't reached the conference final since 2001. They haven't held the trophy since 1983. And they desperately needed a playmaker to help this roster grow. LeBron isn't coming here to sit on the bench. His role on this Sixers team is massive. And this move is so huge, it's spilling outside the NBA. Even WNBA star Caitlin Clark was asked about LeBron picking Philly. Okay, Caitlin, the Pacers were never really in the running for LeBron, but she agrees the Sixers are now one of the top teams in the East.
Hey, I just pitched him for the Pacers. It didn't get to him fast enough. The 76ers. Wow. Selfishly, I wanted the Warriors because Steph and Bron would have been absolutely insane together, but they have some serious talent on the 76ers. Arguably maybe one of the favorites in the East now with the Knicks and then obviously my Pacers, but wow.
Honestly, who doesn't agree with that? And Clark wasn't the only WNBA star asked about it. During WNBA All-Star Weekend, Paige Buckers shared her thoughts too. More reactions kept rolling in as time passed. DeMarcus Cousins was one of the first former players to speak up on the Run It Back show. Here's what he said about the move.
Paige, what was your initial reaction hearing LeBron to Philly?
Insane. I can't even we were just talking about that. It's shocking.
Are they winning the championship this year? Are you pissed he didn't reunite with Kyrie in Dallas?
Yeah, Dallas would have been cool. I'm from Minnesota, so the Timberwolves would have been cool. Obviously, he had to make his decision for himself, but I'm excited to watch that.
Are the Sixers winning the championship or no?
You tell me.
DeMarcus is on the same page as everyone who thinks this is a perfect match. Philly has the mix of veterans and young talent that can explode once it clicks. Cousins says this is all about basketball, no drama.
Honestly, I like the decision. I think this was a strictly basketball decision as far as, fit, his opportunity to win another championship, compete in his last couple years in the league. And I think he checked the boxes with the decision he ended up making. I think Philly was the perfect team, for everything he's looking for.
Drama, no family stuff, no legacy games, just LeBron finding his best fit. This man is turning 42 and he still wants to win. Cousins explained more. When you break it down, it all lines up. But some players think LeBron's move is just the beginning for Philly. Shams already confirmed Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, who won a ring with LeBron in the 2020 bubble, is about to be bought out by Memphis.
But I think, with this decision, I think he can teach this group how to win. He can help Embiid elevate to that next level. Maxey elevate. BJ Edgecombe is, he's coming along as a young guy in this league. He's getting a whirlwind of experience coming into his second year. And, you got LeBaron Furlong as well, who kind of got lost in the news with, LeBron signing, but he was their prize draft pick this year. So I like what Philly has done overall.
Is to join the Sixers. And some, like Jeff Teague, think there's more coming. Like they said, LeBron signed for just $4 million at the vet minimum, so Philly has room to bring in more free agents still looking for a team. And some guys are already raising their hands. Philly native Markieff Morris got hyped on Twitter, saying it's time to use his key to the city, and he'll take the minimum. Rashawn Holmes.
You think him signing for $4 million, man? Something else is about to happen in Philly?
Oh yeah,
sure.
There's about to be some new trees in Philly. You know the time, man. Essentially, get planted for sure.
No, I'm not saying on that. I'm not saying
LeBron James Christmas trees on the way.
It will be some more players in Philly.
Who also played for Philly, said he knows his way around the city if they need one more. And Dwight Howard even suggested Philly bring back Ben Simmons. Yeah, a guy pitching himself to ring chase on Twitter, that's wild. If you made it this far, you're a real one. Drop a like, drop a comment, and hit subscribe, because what's next will surprise you. Naturally, the most hyped people of all were LeBron's new teammates. Reports say Maxey, Embiid, and Jaylen Brown all pitched hard to bring LeBron in. And once the news broke, they showed it. Maxey posted his excitement. VJ recreated that famous LeBron pool meme. And Jaylen Brown dropped a new motto, "Throw the ball up," right after the news hit. This whole thing is wild, unexpected, but I've said that already. Here's what people are sleeping on. This man is 41 years old, turning 42 in December, and look at the pull he still has. LeBron had the entire league fighting for his signature for weeks. Guys like Mario Hezonja still haven't signed because they were waiting on his decision. The dominoes are just starting to fall. In the past, this made sense. LeBron can flip a whole league on its head, but he's 41. And now this 41-year-old just signed with a new team, chasing his 5th ring in a 4th different city, and instantly turned that franchise into the team to beat in the East. Some things just never change. So now it's your turn. Do you agree with Charles Barkley or Skip Bayless calling this a ring chase? Do you agree with DeMarcus Cousins that the Sixers were his best fit? And most of all, if LeBron pulls this off in Philly, is the GOAT debate finally settled? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if you love deep basketball stories like this, like, subscribe, and hit that bell. This is Hoop Dungeon. See you next time.